It's capital Sage. And now that we're on the same page, that's what to know if we're talking about money. Another week of Sage's Vitamins. I'm so happy to see you. I know you're happy to see me. This week, I'm actually Flash Dance Isha. You see? This week is going to be very personal and it's going to be very inspirational. So listen up. Capital Sage, Sage's Vitamins, every Sunday, sponsored by me, God, and the future sponsors. Hit the like and subscribe. Hit the cash out. Let's get it. The simplest desire to want something better for yourself will manifest you opportunities to get better. Let me explain. It's not the work, it's the effort. So if you put one foot in front of the other, now you're walking. As you keep going down your journeys, you can become a better planner. You can become a better walker. You could be more efficient. You could be like, oh, this path is better than that path. But in the beginning, it's about putting one foot in front of the other and beginning to walk. So that is what this anecdote that I'm about to tell you is going to be about. And that's what Sage's Vitamins is about this week, because I know a lot of people, like, sometimes you don't want to start because you don't want to look stupid. Sometimes you don't want to change because you don't exactly know how to do it and it's very daunting. It's supposed to be that way in the beginning, and it always blossoms as you keep going on your path and your journey. So let's get into it. One foot in front of the other. When you get further along, you become more concerned with being efficient. But in the beginning, that's what actually can make you stuck in trying to progress or trying to make a positive change into your life. And so really what you want to do is just start walking. Small steps though. You ain't trying to run into nothing, but use your big toe and your pinky to balance you out. At the beginning of your journey to self-discovery, you have to just start walking. One story I can share with you goes like this. It's about shame. I was molested as a child. I lost my virginity when I was 4 years old. Let's get into it. The shame was killing me. I started to tell people when I was around 22 or 23. I would tell people in conversation. Then I felt motivated to begin to put it on Facebook and things like that, because I felt like it was something that just don't get talked about, but happens more than what people admit. So I started talking about it online. I started, just letting people know. I would let it come out. The conversation came up. If it was something that I felt like I needed to say, I would say it, because the shame, it felt like something strangling me all the time. Like, it was just like that thing. Remember, don't say that thing. Push the button down on that thing. You remember that thing? Dance around that thing. The thing is there. You got to make sure you don't touch that thing. And it made me miserable. The shame and the silence made me miserable. So I said that to say it was quite uncomfortable to begin talking about my molestation and things like that make me uncomfortable. It was awful. It was very scary to talk about. But now, first of all, I've met so many people throughout just talking about it who said me too. And by the look in their faces, they would have never said that out loud. So I know that I helped heal about 30, 40 people, because I know for damn sure they wouldn't have said that out loud if I hadn't said it first. So that's the first step of it. I have begun to help other people heal by healing myself. And just to reiterate, it was quite scary for me to do that in the beginning. But now, like, let's just say I was silent for so long. Okay, you saw me fumble, but I'm gonna pick it back up. I was silent for so long, but now I'm teaching and encouraging others. And it's not about what I admitted to. It's about opening myself up to healing. Now helps me to be a healer for others. Do you understand what I'm saying? But I put one foot in front of the other. I didn't know why I was deciding to tell people that. All I knew is that it would make me feel better. I started with the desire to feel better, and it has blossomed into so many things. Career opportunities. I'm going to heaven. I'm definitely going to heaven. Also, just like taking care of nature when I get the chance to. Being a giver, which in turn blesses me. Like, it just has changed my life a lot. And I didn't know in the beginning when I first started to express myself and have a desire to heal. I had no idea where it was going. So the vitamin for this week is that you may be a novice when you first start. That's okay. You don't know how. You're like a newborn deer trying to walk. But then you find your stride. And then you begin to know enough to inspire others to walk. I really hope that helped you. It's Capital Sage. And now that we're on the same page, this happens every week. This is Sage's Vitamins. It's just philosophical 5 minutes that I give of something that I think will help people and inspire people to be like more emotionally and spiritually healthy, sometimes more physically healthy, sometimes have more laughter and joy. But it's really just a 5 minutes of some insight of my journey and how I turned it into vitamins. Rock with me. Catch you next week.